What's up? This is John from John Match for Photography, and as a working photographer and creative entrepreneur, having a client management system is extremely important for your business. Now, you might not need one yourself, but today I want to share with you 5 reasons I think you should use a client management system in your business. And while there's many client management systems out there, today we're going to be looking at HoneyBook, which is hands down my absolute favorite. And if you're new to HoneyBook and want to learn more, check out my tutorials above and also the link in the description where you can get 50% off of your first year. But let's go ahead and get started with the first reason being the project view. One great thing about HoneyBook as a client management system is it has a project view where you can separate each one of your projects. Now, the great thing about this is it can be used by any type of creative entrepreneur, or honestly, any business that just needs contracts as well. With the project view, I'm able to separate each one of my couples as their own project by their project date and keep all the information about their project separate from anyone else's. All my contracts, timelines, questionnaires, payments, email messages, all of that sits within the project view. Because of this, it makes it extremely easy to track multiple projects at a time, which is how I was able to handle about 40 weddings. If it wasn't for the project view in HoneyBook, honestly, I could barely handle about 15 weddings a year. Next up is online contracts. In today's digital age, having online contracts and being able to e-sign contracts is extremely important. And honestly, if you're still doing paper contracts, you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table. With HoneyBook, you're able to easily make contracts that your clients can sign online. You can also add fields that are editable by them or just auto-populate. So once you get your contract into HoneyBook, it's going to automate for you and there's going to be less work for you to do. With paper contracts, as you already know, there's a lot to update every time you print. You always have to print some. If you have to update, you have to update all of your prints and get rid of the old prints. I'm telling you, having e-signing and e-contracts is huge. Also, there's multiple ways you can do your contracts. You can have a single contract, which is something I do for my second photographers or models. Then you can also have a full proposal, which will show the price of the project and also the contract in one nice bundle. This is what I'll typically do when I'm sending a couple their proposal for their wedding date. So seriously, if you're not using digital contracts and e-signing, sign up for HoneyBook right now with the link below and start doing things digitally. On top of contracts, you have other files you can use as well inside of your projects. HoneyBook's files are the best way to be able to manage your projects and understand what's going on. Typically, what I'll do is use questionnaires to be able to get information from my couples and learn more about their wedding day. And also, you can use these questionnaires for anything you need. So if you're doing a job where you need more information about what your client needs, just send them a questionnaire. They're able to fill it out and you get all that information right inside your client management system. Another type of file you can use as well within HoneyBook is brochures. This is a great way to send your pricing to your couples when they first hit you up. But the great thing about it is the fact that they can actually choose what they want if you set up your brochure correctly. Basically, you send the brochure with your pricing and you have all the different bundles laid out right there. They're able to click what they want and that will just generate a proposal for them and they can automatically just sign it if they want to. So basically, you're automating your whole process. Again, having a client management system is absolutely game changing. And if you're not using one now for your business, even if you're only doing a couple projects a year, I'm telling you, it's worth every penny. The fourth reason why you need a client management system is online payments. Again, with the contracts and proposals you already have set up in HoneyBook, you can also take online payments and automated payments. The great thing about the automated payments as well is that they'll send automatic reminders to your clients also. So again, delegating things out to your client management system so you have less on your plate is huge. I can't tell you how many times I forgot a payment was coming up, but HoneyBook emailed my client and also me to remind that there was a payment coming up. Also, giving your clients the option to pay from their bank account or also a credit card directly online and also set up automated payments is huge. No more hunting down people, trying to figure out when their payment is, letting them know that their payment was late. All of that is handled by HoneyBook. And last but not least is the integration with your own website through contact forms. Being able to put your HoneyBook contact form right on your website is game changing. Basically, when anyone fills out your form to get more information from you, they become a project directly inside of HoneyBook. With this, you don't have to manually add any information to your client management system. All of it is going in automatically. And if your contact form is long and asks for a lot of information, all of that stuff will populate your project inside of HoneyBook. And adding the contact form to your site is super easy as well. I actually have a video on it up above you should check out. So those are the 5 reasons I believe you need to be using a client management system. And again, no matter if you're starting out and only doing a couple of sessions, or you have 40 plus weddings like I've done before, HoneyBook is for you. Also, it's not just for wedding photographers. No matter what type of creative work or contract-based service work you do, HoneyBook will work for you. So again, check the link in the description for 50% off of your first year, and definitely get yourself a client management system so that you can make 2021 amazing. I hope this information was helpful for you all. And again, for more creative entrepreneurship and photography, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will check you all next time. All right, peace.